Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Decision Hour. I'm Adam, and with me, as always, Patty.
Adam.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You know what? I'm hanging in there. It's been kind of we're off to a crazy start of the year, and I'm just going to jump right into it because this topic is already, for some reason, I can feel my blood pressure rising right now. We're talking about, are you still going to the gym?
In my head. Just joking.
Do watching workouts on Facebook and social media, does that count as going to the gym?
Lift my phone, 1 and 2.
You know what? It's funny because this time of year, you know, we're still at the beginning of the year. It's January 2019, and this is usually the busiest month for gym memberships and stuff like that. Gyms usually see an increase in memberships. Everybody's come up with their New Year's resolutions, which I still have not created a New Year's resolution, and there's a reason why, and you can hear about it in one of our first shows of this year, tips for 2019, and our New Year's. Do New Year's resolutions really work? And you can check those out at thedecisionhour.com. So, Patty, you know, I see people. Are they going to the gym? Do you go to the gym?
You know, I do, but I haven't been in like a week.
And it's about the same for me. He said, I had this grand idea that I was going to wake up at 4:30 every morning, like I used to in Arizona. And I used to get up at 4:30 and I'd go for a 4-mile walk. I'm out on the East Coast right now. Let me paint a picture for you. It's cold. And when I say it's cold, I mean it's with the windshield, it's about -3 today. Okay? Yeah. No snow on the ground. I don't mind it being that cold when there's snow, but when there's no snow on the ground, it sucks. Life sucks. It's sunny out, but as soon as you step outside, you immediately can hear your lungs freeze. I mean, that's how cold it is. And everybody's like, stop being a baby, get to the gym, blah, blah, blah. You start your car up, let it sit for 10 minutes, warm it up, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I get it. I get it because I tell myself that the same thing every freaking day. But all in all, I just feel like there's been a lack of, I don't want to say a lack of motivation. I just feel weird, just off to a slow start for some reason. Maybe it's because I'm getting a little older, whatever. But I have been to the gym several times each week since the beginning of the year. And when I do go to the gym, I feel much better. And what I have noticed, and I was testing something out. I've tried going in the mornings, in the afternoons, and I've tried going at night. And I have found that when I go to the gym early mornings, regardless of how busy it is, and I don't like going to the gym when it's super busy. When I go to the gym early in the morning and I get back, I have more energy and I get more accomplished that day.
It's true. Me too.
You know, so I'm more of a morning gym type of guy. Or does that go for you?
I do it when I can. I try to do it in the morning. I try to go to the gym in the morning, but honestly, I feel most motivated to go to the gym when I am frustrated, because it helps me really get my frustrations out.
Yeah.
So I sometimes end up going in the afternoon or like after work.
And so let me ask you this. How do you feel when you go to the afternoon or after work? Does it does it feel like you screw up your whole day?
No, I mean, if I do that, it's because I already am frustrated about something. So I usually feel a lot better and more relaxed afterwards.
So what do you do at the gym?
Well, when I'm frustrated, I do a lot of cardio. And actually, most of the time, I just do cardio. I don't do the big weights or anything.
Yeah, see, I've gotten to a point where I'm like lifting heavy, and I probably shouldn't. I need to do more cardio. I've been doing cardio. I've been riding the bike. I'll ride for about 30 minutes. I can usually cover about 9 miles. I walked the treadmill the other day for 30 minutes. I did the stair climber because everybody on social media and all these fitness models and stuff, they're like, oh, I'm going to do the stairs. I was like, well, fuck, if they can do the stairs, I can do the stairs. I did it for 5 minutes, and I honestly thought I was having a heart attack.
Oh my word.
I literally I check my blood pressure, your heart rate and stuff like that. I was like, I'm not supposed to go over, I think for my age and weight and height and everything, I'm not supposed to go over 180. I was pushing 185 and I'm like, I should probably slow down. I was like, I'll stick to and I tried the row machine too. Great full body workout in the row machine. Again, after about 3 minutes on that, I was like, I do better with the bike, cardio. Elliptical is probably my favorite because I can do that for a long time. I can feel like I'm running, and it's so much easier on my joints. And I got osteoarthritis in my knees, ankles, and my entire back. So it's so much easier doing the elliptical than anything really. It's just more comfortable. But going to the gym. I mean, am I still going to the gym? Technically, yes. Am I going as often as I want to, or how I planned? No, I'm not. So I'm gonna give myself a negative on this one.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to do it today, I would say no. Now, I did go to the Veddies Awards this last weekend, and I danced. Does that count?
That's a form of exercise, so I'm gonna say yes on that.
I mean, my muscles hurt. Yesterday, oh my word, because we danced a lot. You know what the biggest motivation was? So those of you who know me, I used to love to dance, right? And then after Ken was wounded, he does not dance, right? Not at all. And so I really am bummed about that because I would like to do that. So anyways, at the Veddies, it was a perfect opportunity. Well, one of the guys who was there, he was injured while in war and he lost both of his legs. And at the Veddies, he was awarded a track chair from the Independence
Fund. Yep.
And so I noticed he was sitting on the stage while everybody was out dancing, and he was having an okay time. He was smiling or whatever. He was dancing in his seat because he couldn't get up and really dance by himself. So I went over there and we were sitting together, and we ended up both sitting and dancing together.
Like chair dancing?
Yeah, we were chair dancing. That sounds bad. I was not chair dancing.
I didn't say pole dancing, Patty. I said chair dancing.
Isn't there a chair dancing too, though?
I don't know. I don't know.
So, anyways, so then he says, let's go dance. And I was like, what? Because he's got these two artificial legs that he has a hard time walking on them.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I'll just try not to fall. You know what pressure that is? If somebody with no legs asks you to dance, you cannot say no. There's no excuse. There's none. So I'm like, okay. So we went out there and I was holding his hands and we were dancing and it was so fun. And he had me twirl around a few times and it was fun.
That's cool. You know what? That's cool though.
Mm-hmm.
That's really, really cool. Because I'm a visual guy and I'm picturing that. And I'm just that's probably one of the nicest things, coolest things I've heard in a long time.
It was amazing. There's no way I could ever tell him no for that.
Yeah.
You can't.
That's
no way. And I had such a good time. And he did too. We had a great time.
That's cool. That's quite an event.
Mm-hmm.
I totally forgot what I was saying. What are we talking about? We're talking about going back.
So basically, where I was going with that, I guess, is there's no excuse.
There's no excuse not to do something.
No.
Right?
No. None.
I think one of the things people got to keep in mind is, everybody, I think there's a lot of pressure of people going to the gym and stuff like that. And there's a lot of people, you get our community heroes that work in hospitals, law enforcement people, and stuff like that. You can make time to go to a gym. Now I'm going to start with this. You have time to go to the gym. If you have 30 minutes, you have time to go to a gym. If you have an hour, you have time to go. And you're like, I don't really have time. Listen, if you sit and watch 2 hours of TV at night, you can cancel one of those hours and go to the gym for at least 30 minutes, walk on a treadmill for 30 minutes, do something. Do something, some type of physical activity. Now, some of you guys say, gym memberships are expensive. Can't afford it. All right, you know what? money's tight these days. Believe me, I get it. So here's some alternatives. You can get these, like, those resistance bands and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do that at home.
Yeah.
And better yet, you want to watch TV? Watch TV. And then when a commercial comes on, stand up and do some type of resistance training during your commercials and stuff. But you have to do it every time. And you can get one hell of a workout in during a 30-minute program because in 30 minutes, it's really only 22 minutes of the program because 8 minutes are filled with advertisements and stuff like that.
That's true. And you know what? When I do go to the gym, sometimes I watch Netflix.
Yeah.
While I'm doing cardio.
I mean, listen, there are ways that you can get some type of anaerobic or aerobic exercise in during the day.
Yeah.
If you're not going to the gym, make it a point to start. You only have one life, and you want to be healthy at it. The whole purpose of this show, are you still going to the gym? It was kind of a knock on, people that said, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna start going to the gym and working out." Listen, I'm guilty of it because I said this year I was gonna start doing it. I've gotten up at 4:30 once this year, and we're 3/4 of the way into our first month of the year. And I'm getting ready to travel and everything like that. And none of that's excuses. It's just I haven't felt like being there, and I will force myself to go. I'm going to force myself to go today, and I hate going this late in the day because it messes up my this time. This is the time of day where I need to be working, but at the same time, I've been working since about 6 o'clock this morning, and from 6 to now. If it's like almost a full day's work for some people anyway, it's a great take a time out, go refresh, regroup, and then I can come back and I can get a bunch of stuff done. I might stay up later tonight doing a bunch of stuff, and there's times where I'm up until midnight. If I have to do a workout in the afternoons, I may be up until midnight doing stuff because I can't sleep because I'm still kind of pumped up for my workout and stuff. So there's different ways of doing it. You just got to find a way to do it and make it a commitment to yourself that you're going to go to the gym. Now, when I say going to the gym, those of you that don't have gym memberships, maybe you have a gym in your garage. Maybe you have the resistance bands in your office at home or whatever. Well, then call that your gym. I don't care. Do whatever, but do something. We're living in a society right now that is lazy. We got all this fast food stuff, and don't get me wrong, I'm not talking bad about fast food because I love me some fast food from time to time, but at the same time, it's not always the healthiest. It's not the healthiest choice either. So make time to get a workout in. Patty, what are your thoughts?
I agree. I don't want to preach, so I'm not going to preach. You all know what to do.
Listen, this is kind of a shorter episode this week for this one because it's just kind of like, get back into the gym. Just do it. Get back into the gym. Find a routine. It's still early enough, and today's a new day, so get started. Nothing like the present to get started on that. So, and if you need help with tips and stuff like that or stuff to do, reach out to us. Send us an email at thedecisionhour@gmail.com. thedecisionhour, all one word, @gmail.com. Or you can follow us on Facebook. If you don't already, shame on you. Make sure you do that, The Decision Hour. Facebook.com/The Decision Hour, all one word. And then you can follow Patty and myself on social media. You can follow me at Mr. Adam Bird on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Minds, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't know, whatever else.
I'm just at Patty Catter.
And find at Patty Catter. So, Patty, we got to get a workout in, right?
Up to.
Any parting words?
YOLO. Have a great day. Enjoy it and move your body, or if you don't, you'll pay for it later. Yeah,
you really will. It keeps you in a healthier mindset too. Be positive, right? Help positive mindset. Folks, that's all the time. We're going to call this one for today. So just get back into the gym and get healthy. Make sure you check out Heroes Media Group. If you want to become part of the HMG family, we are looking for writers, bloggers, vloggers, contributors, podcasters, and a whole bunch of other things. So, reach out to them. Go to www.heroesmediagroup.com. For Patty, I'm Adam. You've been listening to The Decision Hour.